My name is Amanda Terry. I'm 24 years old, and I've been at Strong Tower for 4 years. I didn't really have a mom or a dad. They were in and out of prison and in their own addiction. When they were together, they were extremely abusive to each other. I lived with my grandparents, and I guess that was where my childhood memories came from. At the age of 14, I decided to live with my mom and see how that went. Didn't really go as planned. I was 15 when I met a boy. I fell in love, at least I thought. By 16, I was living with him. It wound up being a very abusive relationship, and I had followed the footsteps of my parents. The abuse got real bad. At times I would be in the hospital, but I would go right back. Then meth got involved and made it so much worse, so much worse. It was funny because I would tell everybody, oh, I'm fine, it's okay. You know, I'm gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine, it's no big deal. But even I knew that was a lie. I couldn't leave and I didn't want to stop. At 18, I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. The state of Texas, they had realized I was being abused, and then they found out meth was involved. And then they found out a child was in that. In that same year, I had lost full custody of my daughter. A judge actually told me, he was like, you're unworthy to be a mother, and you're no longer allowed in the state of Texas. And I was no longer a mother after that. I think at that point I had realized, for a while I lived on this facade of a kingdom. And when it all started falling apart, I realized that you can't live on a kingdom you've built. You try to believe the lie that you can stop and you can leave, or this will be the last time, you can get help tomorrow. Those are the lies that seem to be the most believable in a lifestyle like that. But I knew even though it wasn't okay, and even though I said it was okay, that was probably going to be the death of me. When they took Lily, I wasn't allowed to see her, I wasn't allowed to talk to her, I wasn't allowed to even try to contact. Man, it does something to you. It changes you completely. It's like a switch. The truth is, you're not okay, and you can't help somebody else in that lifestyle when you're in it. I got to Strong Tower in 2013 in June, and it was so weird. It was weird because everything that I had learned in the world or whatever was complete opposite of what I was being taught here. You know, this place taught me value. I think value, yeah. 2 years later, we decided to petition the courts for custody back of my daughter. And I believe it was like 9 months later, the courts granted me full custody of my daughter back. And I was now a mom in the state of Texas again. When I got my daughter, I thought it was going to be like this perfect situation, this good thing. But the reality of it is I had to come face to face with my decisions that I chose that lifestyle over her. You know, my daughter also suffered from that, and my daughter was abused too. But the Lord is so good. He's so faithful. And I've learned that here. And through my daughter, I realize the things that we go through, we don't understand them at the time, or sometimes they're hard to accept. It's like, how could you be mad at God when He's the one who saved you? My daughter's now 5. She loves God. She loves God. Sometimes I follow her examples in how she trusts God. And it's amazing. I'm now sold out to the one who was always there. My name is Amanda Terry, and I am worthy.